1, 2, 3. Harold and Brad, Windy City Filmmakers. Harold and Brad, Windy City Filmmakers. Harold and Brad. What's going on, y'all? Brad Stevens here for the Harold and Brad, Windy City Filmmakers podcast. We're into our second season. I can't believe it. And with that in mind, we thought it would be great to do a best of recapping some of the amazing advice, the gems people dropped on us near the end of every episode. So this is what this is right here. Part 1 from season 1. Some great words of advice for artists and just in life in general. As always, subscribe to the station, hit the bell for notifications. Now sit back and enjoy the show. China L Coston, what's up? What's going on?
Take training, workshops, whether it be, now virtual workshops.
Right.
Get the book, Sid Field's Screenwriter's Workbook.
Oh, yeah.
Screenwriter's Bible.
Right.
Read scripts that are online.
No doubt.
If you're an actor, read plays. Take Harold's virtual acting class.
Right.
Just saying. Get to training and really respect the craft. Do your reading and study film. Like when you're watching films, don't just watch it for enjoyment, but really look at the framing and the lighting and all of that, all those components of filmmaking. Like really just study it while you're enjoying it.
Another episode of Harold and Brad, Windy City Filmmakers in the house. Today we got a special guest, our brother, been knowing this dude for a minute. Mr. James T. Alfred from Chicago, currently living where, dude?
I am in New Jersey. I live in Newark, New Jersey. Like I said, I'm enjoying this time. And I encourage other people to enjoy this time to really get to know yourself, man.
Yeah.
To know yourself and and be real with yourself and say, look, all the dreams that I have, they are locked up in my effort. If I do not get the work done to unlock the door to my dreams and ambitions, then they're not going to happen. I mean, in our journey, the only difference in me is that I kind of, once I saw that August Wilson play, the difference in me and other people that we know that we started together, once I saw that play, that kind of crystallized what I wanted to do at that time, right, which was do those plays. And so I started finding out about, dramatic schools. And the only one I even heard about was Yale. Applied to Yale and go to Yale, ended up going to Harvard in Russia, which I think I got a sweet deal. But from that was able to meet the man who founded the theater that produced August Wilson as a playwright and all the directors. So that's just universe working together. That's just you moving in the direction that you're supposed to be going, and then the path, taking that leap of faith, and then having that ground laid under you by the universe, catching you every time you step out there to on an act of faith. And I encourage everybody, this is the time. If you want to write that book, write it. If you want to write the plays, write it. Write your movie, write it. If you want to figure out how to make tracks, this is the time. If you want to learn how to cook, this is the time. I'll be on here now. Not only am I working on stuff, I Duolingo, be on Duolingo, learning the language, reading books. It's the time, man. This is a reset. This is the time we got that we were able to take for ourselves to stop and catch up to the world. Because right now everything is on an even scale almost. Can't nobody do shit. Everybody got to be at home. Right. So it ain't like you can go in the office and talk to somebody and get an advantage because you know the person. Everybody waiting in line. So I say take advantage of the time.
Today, we have a very, very special guest. What's up for writer, director, super talent, Kamisha Wooten? What's going on?
Hey, y'all. Thanks for having me.
Wait, so along those lines, there was an aspiring filmmaker that was looking to make a career. What advice would you give them?
I don't care what life throws you or how you got to pay them bills, but make sure you're making films. I would say focus on that, building your portfolio, strengthening your craft, and never giving up.
Kamisha, if nobody told you today, I love you.
I love you too, Harold. I love you too, Brad.
Valerie L. Stevens, what's going on?
Nothing much. Hello, Goopy and Goopier.
Hey. for a young person, for any field of life, what advice would you give them in terms of being successful and accomplishing their dreams?
What I would say about advice for a young person or anybody, but especially a young person, I think especially even when I was younger, you look at success as the financial and the physical, the monetary, which is true. That is an element of it. But ultimate success is how you relate to people and how true you are to yourself and knowing yourself. And that's important to distinguish between, because right now at this large social justice moment, how successful are you if you're not lending your voice to improving the status, and I'm gonna just say this, of Black folks in America, and you Black, or Latinx and you're Latinx? Success is not just about monetary, because you can have money but be soulless and not trying to move things in a positive direction. You can have money and be on some bullshit, is what I'm saying.
HD, what's going on, y'all?
What's up, B? What's going on, my brother? It's great to be here. We got a couple great people we're interviewing today, too.
Oh, yeah. Today we have some special guests, dynamic duo, Tam and Kev in the house. What's going on, y'all?
Hey, what's happening?
Thank you for having us.
What advice would you have for people, like somebody that's starting out, trying to get into the business, jump into the business? What advice would you give them about getting into the business and working as an actor, writer, director?
One thing that's helped me throughout the years, and I still do it, I talk to everyone that's been doing it.
Right.
I get people that have been doing it for a while, or careers I respect, if I have a connection to them, or anyone that's hustling now, or anyone that I respect and respect their hustle.
Right.
I watch them and look at how they did it and where they came from, because there's no formula.
No doubt.
No like, oh, just follow this playbook and you're good.
Right.
I didn't go to school for this. Kevin did go. He went into college for this.
Yeah.
One of the things that I figure out what it is that you think you want to be doing, whether it's theater, whether it's on camera, theatrically, or whether it's commercial work, whether it's voiceover. Figure out just from a starting point what you want to do and find a class.
Right.
Find a class, because we're always learning. Again, I did not get a degree in theater in theater, but I'm not opposed to someone taking a class. And right now there's so much stuff being offered, like free, online, get in the panel discussion. It's just a great time to take advantage of those services that are out there. All you got to do is look for them.
All right, 3, 2, 1. What's going on, y'all? Brad Stevens in the house. Welcome to another edition of the Harold and Brad Windy City Filmmakers Film Podcast. HD, what's going on, brother?
What's going on? This is a great day to be alive, brothers.
Yeah, we got a special guest in the house. Carl Seaton in the house. What's going on, man?
What's up, brothers? How y'all doing, man?
I can't complain. Good to have you on the show, man.
Great to be here, man. Great to be. I mean, it's a lot of history here between three cats. So
no doubt.
Yeah. Very special to me, man. I'm honored to even be invited to do this with y'all, man. So I was definitely excited when you asked me. I was like, of course, bro. Yeah, let's do it. So, yeah,
that's what's up. So what advice would you give to aspiring filmmakers and writers trying to pop things off? What advice would you give to them?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's okay. I would say learn the craft.
No doubt.
Learn the craft, find out what your voice is. And you find out what your voice is by doing it. You want to do it. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to make some shitty movies.
Right.
But most importantly, acknowledge you making a shitty movie.
Right.
There's too many filmmakers out here be making trash, be thinking they making amazing shit. Like, if you respect craft and growth, you're gonna make some god-awful movies. Trust me, I got some god-awful shit on my resume. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same.
So, but my saving grace was I knew it was trash, and I knew why it was trash. And I said, okay, this is trash. This isn't indicative of my skill set. So I was like, okay, I know I can be better than this because I see the problems. You know what I'm saying? I talk to a lot of filmmakers and I give them notes on their work. They want to defend and debate. I'm like, motherfucker, this ain't a debate.
All right.
I'm not here to debate you about your film.
No
because you have to assume that when someone's watching your film, you're not in the room next to them explaining, well, we wanted to do this, but we had to do this. You can't afford that. The work has to speak for itself.
True.
The work has to stand on its own. So learning the craft, getting better, learning from and you don't even make fails, you just make lessons, you learn lessons. And you apply these lessons as you grow. That's how you grow as a filmmaker. And you want to make sure you're growing. You're not stagnating. You're constantly elevating and growing and getting better and better. So you know what? I fucked up on that short, so I'm not going to do that on this one. And then I can do this on top of that. Then you're giving nuance, and you're giving voice, and you're giving craft, and you're giving style and technique so that when someone sees your piece, they're blown away. And you're looking at, okay, that is a testament to all of the work and effort I put forth and the mistakes I made before. So to a young filmmaker, I'd say, I mean, the beauty for now, they have their phones.
No doubt.
Amazing tools. You can shoot a film, edit a film, and post a film all from your phone.
Right.
So because of that, you can shoot as much as you want. Just make sure when you're shooting something, you're looking at it and learning from it. You know, some people get caught up in their own drama or their glamour and think their shit don't stink and think they're amazing and keep churning out the same shit and not getting better. And they surround themselves with people that champion their bullshit. So when they're 15 movies in, like, you still making this, you should constantly keep aspiring to be better. And then, find somebody that you admire and study their trajectory. You know what I'm saying? If you can, reach out to them. You know what I'm saying? Have a conversation with them. Because you can learn, a wise person learns from their experiences. A smart person learns from their experiences. A wise person learns from the experiences of others. You know what I'm saying? I love learning from somebody else so that I ain't got to go through it. I love that shit. Mm-hmm. I don't need to get kicked in the teeth again. That's what I would tell filmmakers, man. You know what I'm saying?